Alrighty, and howdy howdy. So, good to have you. Hope y'all are having a good night. And it's a little bit later than I usually start my streams, I know. It's let's see, 4 o'clock, a little after, in East Coast time. But, you know, got a few things going through. I want to make sure everything's working, no glitches or hiccups or anything like that. So, today we're going to be taking a look at some archery. I got a gift from a pal I've been gaming with on the occasion, well, chatting with most so. Jokan, he's a fantastic ranger. Extremely knowledgeable in the class. And he sent me an item that I wanted to go test out and thoroughly at my level. Attached it to the bow, and I'm gonna make y'all a believer, or a bow-liever, so the title goes. So yeah, we're gonna have a fun focus on archery and all that stuff. Also, if you haven't had anything to eat, I would highly convince you to try Wingstop. I've been wanting an excuse to use that filter. But anyways, let's go on ahead and get into our stream, shall we? So, just gonna turn on the green screen. And anyone joining on in after that little spiel, yokozo. Get a shine with sand and all that stuff. So, we're all buffed up. Well, I guess minus this one. And let's see, we're currently rocking range stance, and we're currently rocking Spellblade Invocation because I want to try a little bit of Ignite procs to go along with, well, Ignite procs, and to go along with Ignite procs. But this is the cream of the crop that we are taking a gander at. So, in the last beta phase, the, some alchemy items, concoctions specifically, were removed, mostly because balancing was going to be a little bit of a headache. That is to say, it probably still is going to be a bit of a headache, but it's a beta, right? So, figure we should have some innocuous fun with that. And this one in particular stuns. How often does it stun? Yes. The answer is yes. We don't do any crazy damage at the moment, though, with the bow. Just because it's pretty low. And as a ranger, we actually have an AA that effectively will double our damage that we do. With archery, that is. And so, basically, the bigger your base damage is, the better the multiplier is going to be for that. And we're not going to see huge returns on damage yet, but once we get a better bow, that's going to be the good stuff. But the bright side is, because we have a bow that's going to do a lot of proccing, hopefully, it will, it'll be a lot of procs. So, with further ado, something. We're gonna bully some lizards. So these guys are a little gray to me, so we're not gonna see anything crazy just yet. But there seems to be a reputation associated with them. Someone named Alize Volu, a reputation that's positive. And then Alize Teyu, that's negative. Don't know who either of those people are, truthfully, but... And as you can see, that little shimmer right there, the blue, like, Star Trek warp effect, that's the proc. So as you can see, the proc itself doesn't do much damage, if any, actually. It's just a stun. But, just a stun is a pretty powerful mechanic. Especially whenever you're trying to go for a long range, like, sustained fight. So, basically, for anyone who's new to the Temple of Kazakhstan, basically, there are lots of lizard dudes. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm probably about to get him a big fight here in a second. So actually, since there's a handful of them, we're going to go into Striker Stance. Then we're going to go into Inversion, do some roundhouse kicks, and some AoE spells. So look at all that stunning that they're doing. So, basically, the build that I'm going with, that is to say, is, it's very melee oriented, it's very physical. The only spells I'm getting is from Ranger, but that's plenty of spells. It's dramatically different from what I'm used to, but it's fun. And we're gonna go on ahead and use a little bit. And basically in Striker Stance, if you haven't had a chance to play around with it yet, it triples the amount of weapon damage special abilities that you do, like Cleave or Backstab, and it quintuples things like kicks and punches. So as a rogue monk ranger, I'm getting a whole lot of mileage out of my kicks and my backstabs and my punches. And then I'll go ahead and swap back over to my range stance, now that I can do a little bit more single target focus. So it's very dynamic. It's dynamic as a, it's as dynamic as a caster class, honestly. Which is a relief. Because that's one big qualm people have playing melee classes. Is there's not much to do, except, you know, punch a button over and over and over again. So, basically, it looks like we're just gonna stun them prolifically. I mean, it's not enough to permanently keep them stunned, but it's enough to... oh, rock spell. It's enough to really put a thorn in their side. And since we're not a terribly, self-sustaining class, every little bit counts. Every little bit helps. And I definitely need to put some more points into, like improved mend down the road. To get that sweet, sweet critical heal. And I could do... and capture. Sorry, and CT. Livestream. So, a question for all you fine folks. What is a good alternative for leveling in Guk? That's what someone's asking me at the moment. And truthfully, I don't know. I'm not a really Gucky kind of person, so if you have any recommendations, I will very happily pass them along to those looking for such. And so we've got Flame Lick, and we've got our Ranger unique line, Flaming Arrow. So, this isn't like the craziest damage build or anything like that. Or at least rather, the way that I'm playing it. Because that's with range. But say, I swap to offense. And then... well, I guess it's a little bit stronger. Not dramatically, but... a little bit. So it looks like we got ourselves another ability point, in case you happen to hear the ding sound, so... we're at 7 of 9, so that way we can, hopefully, get 2 more and unlock that last rank for the improved archery. I'll go ahead and refresh myself on this, and if I remember correctly, I think the gorillas do a fair bit of damage. So... I lead with Stinging Swarm. Oh, which I need to level up my Conjuration spell. Oh hey, and I procced my I procced my Spellblade on the bow just now. So that's a curious thing, by the way. Here, actually, Striker Stance, Round Kick. So that is a curious thing. Is what procs the Spellblade? Does the bow? Does the arrow? Does it both? Because at the moment, you could theoretically upgrade arrows and then put a proc into them for something that does like ammo type, but supposedly at the moment that mechanic isn't working. Not sure if that's intended or not, but basically, in an ideal world, you could put a proc into the ammo and a proc into the range. But maybe for Spellblade it is in fact taking both of those into consideration. Oh, you know what I just realized? I think the visual effect that it's using, I think it's the very same visual effect that you use whenever you change loadouts. Which is funny. I'm loading them out into a world of pain. XD. Oh wow, that's kind. Broknia has been handing out free glowing black silk sashes to folks. And if you can't get yourself one of those, this is an item you can get in Najina. 10% at baseline. Really good. Especially considering the level you can get at. Also, these gorilla hairs here, you're gonna want 2 of them, if you're a ranger, to do the rain collar quest. So, figure we might as well preemptively pick it up here now. And this is shmoney. Alrighty, so looks like that was a decent bit of damage. Also, for those of you joining on in, Yokoza, glad to have you joining the late night stream. I'm hoping that at least by the end of the stream, I make one Bow-liever out of one of you. just one, and I'll be happy. Well, actually, I'll just be happy as long as you're having a good time. I'm not picky. And actually, this seems like a pretty good camp right here, too. This little spot. Because I feel like by the time I finish killing these guys, that the ones where I'm standing are going to respawn, too. Oh yeah, also, in case you didn't happen to notice, which, I mean, who's really keeping count anyway, but my outfit, it finally matches my character in game. It, I modeled it after the leather set for High Elves. So, it's nice to finally have it match properly. I'm very happy about that. Also, these guys are kind of kicking my butt. Oh, there's 3 of them now. Okay. Yeah, I guess I should lock in a little bit. So we're gonna do unyielding. We're gonna go into offensive stance. And we're gonna beat him up. So one might ask, Oakpine, why are you using a blatantly inferior DPS strategy when you're not entirely able to utilize the strategy you want to do? I don't know the answer to that, but it's fun, so who cares? XD. I'm a very simple kind of elf. Let's see, so I guess I'll hop in a recovery and top myself off with a little bit of healing. What about you guys, though? You're using a trio you think might be unique to you? Or an underdog kind of one? Have you gotten creative and really wacky with it, or is it tried and true trio more your pace? It's been fun watching what people come up with, honestly. Plus a good spread across the test means, it means, you know, a lot of data. So, that's always good. Let's see. I'm just gonna wait and see if anyone respawn. Really? Oh, okay. So if they're respawned, then... Okay, yeah, perfect timing, just what I thought. The Ranger's intuition, you know. Also, my webcam's been kind of weird. I've been trying to gesture and make things fun, but like, it's having a really hard time tracking where my hands are. So, sorry if it seems a little janky in that regard. We're just gonna pull him around the corner here. So I like when I do the monk punch while I've got the swords out, I turn them upside down. God, I love Mem so much as an ability, it's so handy. Stop healing yourself, cleric, please! Just give me your experience, please. Thank you. Thanks, dude. I got big away, Mr. Gorilla. Oh. Miguel Gorilla said no. He has friends. Understandably. And stun for 12 years. That's another good investment, by the way. Is stun protection. Stuns are very prolific, it feels like. I'm not sure if they've been, like, amped up, or they're just a lot more noticeable when you level up, but... Man, I tell ya, it's definitely, it's very noticeable. Stop stunning me! If you want to go for a maximum crowd control build, throw a cleric in there. Your friends will thank you, and your enemies will hate you. While they're alive, that is. We don't need any more further hair, so... We're gonna go back to range stance and... So that's an interesting thing, by the way, is while you're stunned, you can swap stances and invocations. I don't know if that's intentional, but it's handy in case of clutch. Alrighty. Oh, hola. There's a little sun. But yeah, +1 killing blues isn't that bad. I don't think these guys have any notable loot, but it's okay. It's a comfy time. I figure I'll try and go for this guy a few times because I'm like, I'm pretty sure I think that he drops a ranger item. No, I'm sorry, not a ranger item, a rogue item. I think it's like gloves or boots or something like that. It's a rogue something. There's a few rogue somethings here. And truthfully, that was a really big motivation for wanting to try out a rogue this time around, is I saw the cool toys that rogues get, and I felt a little jealous. Rangers have a few, but we don't really get very much until Kunari. I know there's... I think the Ebony Bladed Sword, I think. Truthfully, I don't know where to get that though. And sadly, it's only a snare, which is... leaves a little bit to be desired. Oh my god, this cleric, please. Okay. I'm gonna pull out the bigger guns. Sorry, not sorry. Your Megilla Gorilla pet's gonna have to go, Mr. Cleric. Sorry about that. I'm tired of your incessant healing. Oh, he's running out of mana anyways, actually. Oh my god, let's beat it. And fun fact too, if you're not using a particular stance, it goes back to balanced stance. And if you're not using a particular invocation, it defaults to recovery. Handy stuff. So yeah, we'll probably go for one more spawn cycle in these guys, and we'll mix it up. We'll try out something else. And 66% for our heat. What was it? I think we're at 7. So 2 more. So... plunk. We'll stay in offensive. We'll do this. Do some round kicks. Throw in some AoEs. And it's so funny, because I never bothered using Invoke Lightning on my Ranger prior, because it just sucks. I'm gonna be real. 2.5 second cast to do 25 damage, which is the only AoE that Rangers get for a long time. So it's like, you know. But she got the gunai, they show. It can't be helped. But it's nice having the opportunity and the excuse to try it out, so that much I'm grateful for. Oh, and Froknia has a good word of wisdom. They say, be friends with a mage, we can enhance your damages. That is very true. Yeah, mages are really cool. I'm a big fan of how flexible they are and like all the cool little trinkets they can get. And mages gotta love in the sense of, they got a lot of love where they've got like all these fun little trinkets and stuff that they can summon for you. Like a shield that I think is like 20 EC. And they're just like, here you go, have a shield. And I think you can go in your back slot too, so it's like a huge temporary burst of EC. My spidey senses are telling me that there's gonna be another respawn shortly. Oh, yep, it was these guys. I didn't know where. Beam... Stun, please. Okay. Also, welcome folks joining on the stream. Yokoza. Glad to have you at our late hours. Not very many people stream at this hour, I notice, so that's big motivation. Sorry, there's always a friend somewhere at some point. Even if it's but a humble ranger. Though, truthfully, I'm gonna pivot back into focusing a lot more also on making videos. That was the original intention. Some things got in the way with my scheduling and decided I'd try and do streaming. Glad that I did, it's been fun. There's a lot of videos I gotta do. Like, I did a shorts video talking about Beastlord's Warders, and a lot of details changed about them. So I need to redo that video. So I feel bad rehashing content, but I mean, we're playing a 20-plus-year-old game. That's like the epitome of rehashing content. Not that I'm complaining, though. I love this game. What? I heard a door open. Okay. I couldn't tell if that was in real life or in the game. I'm spending a little too much time in this game, I think. Look at that, though. 4:30 in the morning and lots of people still talking in world chat. Feels good. And what's today? Tomorrow. It's gonna be Monday. That means close to Tuesdays, and Tuesdays always have a little bit of fun waiting for them. Give it over to the blue target. Who are you, dude? Bruh. Also, Ferknia posits another good point. They say, to be fair, the graphics here are better than the original Final Fantasy VII as a benchmark comparison. I feel ashamed to admit, the only Final Fantasy that I have ever played is 14. I'd been meaning to play Final Fantasy 11, because I love Blue Mage, and I hear Blue Mage gets really, really, really good, like, detailing in 11. That and there was one that was like, it has a quote where he's like, get up on the Hydra's back, like in the beginning. I don't remember which one that was though. Also, I'm dying, I just realized. I should be a little careful. I'm gonna go with the shield, and then evasive stance and light healing. Then we're gonna pop Unyielding Invitation for a little bit extra hit points regeneration. And that's something I love about this rendition of EverQuest as well. You can be as active or inactive with your stances and invocations as you want. It adds a lot more engagement, but it definitely benefits you to be tuned into it. My carelessness could have gotten me killed, but instead I was able to clutch. Anyways, as far as a clutch as you would consider that, I guess. I'm wondering, is Final Fantasy VII? Is that the one with Cloud and like the the really popular one from back in the day? The one where there's like I think a giant dragon on a spike, and he's like Sephiroth could be behind this. So much stuff to enjoy. Okay, so now we're just gonna wait for these guys to respawn. And I guess then we'll go explore the rest of the plains. So I don't have very much mana, but I don't want the... Oh. I was just literally about to say, I don't want to have to deal with any extra ads aside from them. That may have been unwise of me. What would I have meant? Despite being our wisdom class, I don't care. That sounds like another. Hey. Nice. The combat music, fittingly appropriate for the moment. The meowment. What do they mean? Okay, they do have me rooted. And languished. Bruh. Oh, girl. Ching. Do I know of any really good procs before Earthshaker that I might be able to get now? Procs for Earth, like, that are, like, really must-have procs before Earthshaker. On the server, I hear that this Ignite one is really good. Just because it can start at level 1. And 46 to 46 early on, with its high proc rate, it's pretty solid. Alternatively, no. I don't really know, truthfully. These shoulders look like they'll go good for somebody, though. And... Alright, I'm just gonna walk in there and fight you. Strike stance. Hajimaru. Oh yeah, of course he's a cleric. Stun City. That's okay, we have bend. This music's really grooving. Oh, and Lizard Scale Club. Ooh, dexterity. Well, well, well. I do love my Cloak of the Jagged Pine. Dakido. This is literally just a direct upgrade. Yatta! Arigato ne, Lizard-san. Lizard. Hopefully Moth won't mind me, Oh no, I guess these aren't his people, they're cousins. Okay, so... Now... do I fight through them? They'll show. Or we're just gonna sneak through them, just for giggles. So... Actually... I think we're gonna take a scenic route. And we're gonna do a little bit of walking around. Let's make it cinematic, shall we? Soka. I see. Ooh, reds. That is definitely tempting. Soka. Naruhodo. No, actually here. I have also entered stuff. Oh, this is really just going in a circle? I think it just goes in a circle. That's funny. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it just goes in a circle. Okay. Well, it's a little too dense for me to safely fight them, I think. So, we're just gonna mosey our way back. And that was through that way. But what's down this hallway, I wonder? Got it? Oh, man. I think this is the sewers. No, I'm blind. It's literally just that hallway. Okie dokie, so... Alrighty. My exit stop. Watashi wa Agi desu. Okay, we can go out of sneak, I think. Yeah, we'll just fight whoever is along our way. There doesn't seem to be very many people, though. It's kind of like a grocery store, and if you sneak into the back hallway and stuff. Wait, what? Oh! I see, it's another person. Well, that would certainly explain things. Certainly, I was not the most sneaky person here. Pretty far, though. I wonder if we'd get experience if we were in a group with them. Should find out. Did you know, may I join your group? Oh. Oh my goodness. Let's join you. I'll just go ahead and send him an invite, see if he responds. It looks like he's already got the Riverside chest piece. Just curious what he could be going for. Well, in any case, I'll pull this one. Oh my god! Okay, that was not the expectation. Okay, well, that was not exactly what I anticipated, but... yeah, that works, I guess. You should be fine, right? Smile. Lizard Protector. Okay, now you die. He seems like a tanky type, so... Having accidentally pulled him, I think it's my responsibility to help deal with the ads, I guess. Okay, well the lizard's not wanting to cooperate. We're gonna go on a darker stance to try and improve on our backstabs with some really big numbers. Some big kicks. Oh, the lizard protector. Oh, okay, he's moving to dryland. That's smart. The lizard was, I think he charmed the lizard. Which is smart. Yes, feedback, it looks like. Yeah, so he's enchanter. A paladin was enchanter. Really solid. That's really good. Ah! Hola! Okay, so we're gonna deal with the skeleton here. Yep. Gonna go behind the avatar, Kazapool here. Holy moly, the damage! 400 damage. Great damage. Also, Guilty hit level 20, yatta! Here, and I'll make this guy the lead. Just cause it's only fair. Once I could see it. Yeah, sometimes water obscures the ability to target and hit things for some reason. Oh, they're very red. It's okay though, we can handle them. This guy seems very strong. Lucky Danny. Now look at that, he's taking care of him really well. There was a good one, he says. Good one. Let's see. What's your first message? So what is it that means it's got? Large cloth shirt. Yoink. Ka-ching. Nice, Destiny. Plunk. Oh my god! What is that damage? He just did 1200 damage with a magic crit. Wow. Okay. So anyone who's joining the stream, Yakaza, happy to have you. We're about to hit 5 AM. Cool beans. So I guess also good morning to some of y'all. I will follow really, by the way. Wow, he says EverQuest has done over 2300 damage. Mine, Frokni is a cleric, magician, beast lord. That is impressive. Scary, but impressive. Yeah, I don't think I'll be seeing big numbers anytime soon. But it's fun. That's what counts too. So murdering things with really big numbers is also really fun. Hey, good to have you. Irashaimase. How you doing today? Alright. I will watch your back. I'm sure it's not simple. Ready Mate says, maybe pull some gators to fill the time. Need a brief AFK to try and lay the kiddo down. Tadpoles. So how you doing? Anything fun or exciting happened for you today? So I'm gonna read these numbers. Yes. 5499. Dan 5499. Najina, oh, you're going for the first time! Najina is really cool. They recently gave it a facelift. Saitoko did a really good job. If you're a monk, they got some cool monk vests. If you're a caster, they got some good earrings from the same mob. Definitely encourages you to explore and check out a bunch of the nooks and crannies. There's little bosses hidden everywhere. Though if you come across Najina, don't. just don't is all I can recommend. Oh, and make sure that you've got a bunch of inventory room, because there's going to be a lot of keys. Najina is very keyler. Oh yeah, let's take a look at our moats. Ah, Subarashi. We're getting a pretty decent amount of moats. Greater, major. You can upgrade some spells and stuff with this. Yeah, you'll have fun in Najina though. It won't be too terribly crazy or anything. I'm trying to guess. What's this dark gear he's wearing? It's really cool. May I inspect you, by the way? Your gear looks cool. Used to be back in the day where you would ask for permission to inspect somebody's gear. I think it was based off of PvP servers on EverQuest. I wonder if I have any types. Nope. Yeah, what is it? The Ekaz and Ard on Go Back. The three of us went to Najina just the other night. I'm on Fashion Quest. Nice! I too respect the Fashion Quest. Toggle inspect on. Let's take a look at what his fashion is. Opaline helm. Opaline. Never heard of it. That's cool. Okay. What's this thing? Nice. Yeah. And, striker stance. Conversion for Stinging Swarm. Yeah, his damage is crazy. Wow. That's awesome. Oh, I did do a backstab of 300 though. That's a first. Got the Iron Visor. Wop. Alas. Did I blink? I know halflings are short, but where'd he go? Okay, do these torso with psych. Oh, he's got a lot of alligators he's fighting. What the... Alrighty, and some AoE, some roundhouses. Though, truthfully, that's not a roundhouse, it's a spinning heel kick. For my fellow martial arts enthusiasts. I'm pretty sure it's a spinning hook. It's like a hook kick. Seems like a hook kick to me. I'm gonna check out all the zones a bit with the revamps being so juicy, it's hard to justify going. Yeah, that is a big reason why I'm here in Kazakhstan. Yesterday, well, technically 2 days ago. Time is very strange when you exist on the AM. But I came back from work, especially hectic because it's the 4th of July, and decided, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and grind some gear. And I really loved the gear in Black Barrow, but unfortunately, the gear in Befallen just can't be beat. I mean, 9 strength, 9 agility, 9 dexterity, 24 AC. I mean, that's at level, you know, +7. But, am I blind? Did you just put that? But, yeah, the gear in Befallen is really, really, really good. So, truthfully, while I generally don't want them to nerf things down, I think it'd be a little nuts to nerf things up to the level Befallen is. I think Befallen needs to be tweaked a little bit. The gear needs to be brought down a couple notches. Because even with the revamped zones, the gear still isn't as not up to par. But it's better. It's much better. And I really like it. And I'm really looking forward to all the facelifts the other zones are getting. Especially because it incentivizes people to go visit them. Broknia says, it's Norrath, but yeah, it literally is. It is literally Plains gear level. Like, 12 dexterity, I'm sorry, 9 dexterity, 12 stamina, 20 AC on leather. Leather. Like, pristine boots, 9 agility, 10 AC. Pristine gloves, 7 AC, 4 wisdom, 4 dex. It's really strong. No what you mean. These are just low-level revamps. You carrying stuff in for 60 deck. That's a good question. So, from what I understand... Oh, the camera got weird. From what I understand, is the way they're trying to do the itemization in different dungeons is they're trying to fill in gaps in different weapons. So, like, You go here and you can get like a chest piece and pants. You go here and you can get sleeves. You go here and you can get a headpiece and some earrings. If you want cleric weapons, you can go here. Or rather, one cleric weapon here and one cleric weapon here. It's like, the idea is incentivizes you to try and visit all the different dungeons rather than just do the run of, okay, I go to Befallen. Okay, I go to Lower Gak. Okay, I go to Heat. Okay, I go to Plane of Sky. Like, they want people to be incentivized to explore. Yeah, that said, I'm really looking forward to how they do the itemization. Saitoko is a very good sense of balance. I love this music. This music is bop. Just gonna vibe for a second. Oh, green screen. Especially when leveling classes, I want to go to other places. I'm not doing the same loop over and over. Yeah, exactly. Especially because once you've gotten your first 50, a lot of your skills and your gear and everything is going to be so strong that it's like, you can trivialize anywhere you go. That's like with, what is it, Lava Storm and, what is it, Soul B with the goblins? Or Soul, like, Nagavin's Lair. Like, you just go through there and fight stuff. I never went through there originally back in the day, so it's fun to comfortably go there. Oh, he's recasting Alacrity. I keep thinking he's about to, like, snare or root something. Oh, hello. The Avatar said for... Oh, wait, what? He's not supposed to have that dialogue. He said, die, soft skin. But he's not one of the lizards. What do you mean, Mr. Kazakh? I'm gonna go and strike a stance. Also, welcome on in, Yokozawa. More of the bladed Thulian gloves. Also, here's something then that really kind of rubs me a little bit. Monks can't use them, and their claws. Beast Lords can't use them, and their claws. There are claws you now get in not Booty Bay, not Butcher Black. The claws that you get in Blackborough. You can use most claws, but you can't for these. Maybe it's a balancing thing, but it'd be nice if those retroactively were allowed to be able to be used for monks and beast lords. And while he goes AFK, I will fight anything that wanders on nearby. Or I'll just die. Next dude. Actually, yeah, I can practice my Feign Death skill. I need to be practicing my word skill too, actually, now that I think about it. And my wrapping skill. I could always macro these things, but I'm lazy. Like the most The most, like, intense, the most, like, intense idle music. You know, actually, we could change up the pace a little bit as far as that music's concerned. Let's see. Oh, hola! Bonk. Haha! He came back with impeccable timing. Oh! Level 28! Nice! 28. Nice, nice! So let's see. We've got neurotoxic poison. Befuddling strike and weakening strike. What does befuddling do? Draining mana and weakening slow slim. Yeah. Okay, cool, cool. We're getting quite an amount of poisons, I'm noticing. So that's cool. Whoa, that was an amount of damage. Backstab for 234. Neurotoxic poison. Which one am I using now? Blinding poison for weakening strike and hobbling strike. Yeah, I think we'll pick up neurotoxic poison. Let's see. No. Well, my groupmate asks if I know anything in particular about this place. I don't know too terribly much, truthfully. I should definitely, oh yeah, I should see that later. Do I get a level 28 spell, I wonder? I get so! Thank you! Thank you, Kami-sama! Spirit of Wolf, oh thank God! Okay, what else do we get? Healing, just plain healing. A healing upgrade is okay by me. I will replace this. Spirit of Healing. Spirit of Healing. The Spirit of Wolf is very healing to me. My spirit. Oh yay, and there's the Rivervale theme. Been tempted to like use this portion of the music as like the stream opener. I should talk to the creator of the music and see if they're cool with that. At some point I want to commission a bunch of artists and musicians and stuff too, just for like custom stuff. You know, breathe some life in EverQuest Legends. Some cool custom things. Like if y'all aren't in the public Discord, some folks make some really good art. Someone recently had drawn out a whole map of a zone, and it makes me think, it's like, yeah, I remember those days. I was but a small tater tot, but I remember those days. Wow, I just realized I haven't had tater tots in a really long time. Save for buffs. Hello, Avatar. I'm just gonna sit over here and remess my spells. I mean, truthfully, he doesn't really need my help. But I shall, because... Striker. Funk, funk. God, with alacrity, this is so good. Like, just look at me, I'm just swish swish. Swish swish swish. God, I missed the alacrity. Save to main offense. I wonder. Yeah, just one more. One more and we can full send into archery. Yippee. Happy day. Got it? Oh, that's a good question, actually. This guy's part enchanter. Why isn't he using his pet at all? Hmm. Oh. He said he did, so I think I'm just blind then. Ah, that's a good point. He says, I like to keep my pet options open for charm. That is smart. Yes, yes. That's like whenever I was playing on the previous rotation, I'd have my pet out, but I'd have charm on the bar. So that way if my pet died, I just charm, yeah. Which reminds me, I need to do the, Null Slayer. That's it. I need to do the Null Slayer quest so I can have a pet doggo. Ultras. Which, by the way, is a refresher for anyone who doesn't remember, or hasn't heard yet. Enchanter pets are warrior paladins. So, they don't suck. They're really good. Really, really good, actually. Almost disparagingly good, to be truthful, because, as a Beast Lord, that's like, why use your Beast Lord pet? Just use your Beast Lord pet for your Enchanter pet. They show. Hey, look, it's a Jobonner. Jobonner. Peter Shine Jobonner. Yeah, and you can tell them to attack, that's right. They made them smarter. Being able to actually command your pets better is definitely... It's definitely a huge boon. Like, look at that, there he goes. Look at that little dude. Go get him, buddy. Go get him. Yeah, he's doing the thing. Look at that little dude. Also, Yokoza. Welcome on in. I didn't finish inspecting him. Let's see. So he's rocking opaline helm, which I don't know how to make, but the black look is clean, very crisp. Blackened alloy leg plates, those I know you get from OotHE. That would be pretty nice, get a full blackened alloy set. Green armors, Happy Love bracers. Happy Love bracers. Where do you get? Whoops. Oops, I just hit them. Happy Love bracers, by the way. This accidentally. He says he's got one more in him before he should probably head to bed. That's fair. Where are the red shoes? Riverside. Oh, he's got the Riverside shoes. Okay. And he's got gold gauntlets. Those are ostrich gauntlets, yeah. Yeah, if you can get a full set of black, or if you can do black and red, that'd be pretty cool. I've been pinged on Discord. OotHE. Huh? Buddy? Someone pinged me, but then immediately. Was pinged? But by who? An enchanter spell near a 3rd key, there's a troll bouncer. So it's an enchanter summonable. He says, Neriac 3rd gate, there's a troll bouncer at the strip club. Okay, this is some interesting lore. Alright, this is what we live for. We love some lore. I've been trying for the hero bracers, but couldn't get the minion to spawn. Reagent conservation. I love the name though. Happy Love bracers. That's so funny. Nice. Let's see, what did we loot? Is it more claws or is it the Rubicite? Da 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 da. More claws. So, naturally. So, with that finale, that would be time. And in fact, I actually might go get some spicy ramen. If this guy is going to be retiring for a bit, it'll be a good little checkpoint. I don't plan on going to sleep for another couple hours. Well, there's several hours actually. So, maybe one more. I'm feeling lucky. Hi! I'm feeling lucky for you. Excellent. Hitting up key. Alert history, whatever that means. So, question to those of you watching. What is your favorite item? And why is your favorite item your favorite item? Obviously, you don't have to answer, but I like positing these kind of questions in case, you know, for engagement. But also because, you know, just, I like ruminating the old noggin. You got your breastplate yet? Oh, I'm actually not worried about getting it. I'm here almost purely for the company. But it would be cool if I do. Hello, lizard. So at 30, I think I get a new cat. Oh, let's see. Oh. I get a chat message and I see it. Oh. That's me. Instead I got a chat notification, but I didn't see it. Favorite item? Well, mine. Oh, that's a good question. I would say, of all time, What is your favorite item of all time? Like, for me, I know it's a little cliche, but I love Wormslayer. It's my favorite. Because the design's really cool, and it was one of my first like big items I got when I was a kid. Baby Oak Pine. I don't remember what the offhand was, but my dad's friend had given me Wormslayer in my level 20s, and so I was absolutely just rocking with it. And ever since then, and then on Project 1999, it was one of my go-tos, because in Project 1999, your base hand attack bonus, your main hand base attack bonus, I think was multiplied for the longest time, but maybe that was for two-handed weapons. But in any case, I like to do that and like a super fast offhand weapon, and then just stylistically it's cool. Give me a little homie. Sorry, so this guy's actually turns out he's farming for his friend of his. He says, quote, I want to get my little homie a breastplate hookup so he might not die as much, because I get a little carried away nuke blasting and never get to watch his health. See, what a good lad, watching out for your friends. That's what it's all about. And the Necromancer Epic, that albatross head on a stick. Yeah, that's the I think it's specifically the Sarnak skull. I know nothing about the lore in which to get it, but I always thought it looked really cool. I always thought the Necromancer Epic looked kind of like a stick marionette, you know? It's like a head on a stick, and you like pull a little lever to make it talk. The ranger quests for their epics are really funny. It basically involves you like doing someone's groceries, basically. Like, you're like, hey, I need this thing. And they're like, okay, well, before I help you, you're gonna help me, because I'm not gonna do this for free. So I need you to get this, this, and this for me. And it sends you on like this just goofy errands across the world that involve like doing a literal grocery list, I think, among them. And then a bunch of foraging as well. And so the same is ironically true for a Raincaller, because the Raincaller quest is like, oh, go get this pixie dust, which you have to get from giving a fairy her wing back, and to do that you have to get a gnome his wig repaired. But in order to get his wig repaired, you have to kill a mermaid and catch Keith. Huh. It's... Also, let's see. I only ever got to level 35, but I remember doing some insanely evolved quests for the Wizard Staff of the Wheel. I have heard things. I have heard that the Wizard Staff quest was a pain in the rear, especially because I think you needed to get the cloak from the Peggy Cloak as a component, and getting Quillmane to spawn was my specialty for the longest time. I remember getting like 70-something cloaks to drop over the course of a weekend. I used to have the old pattern down memorized pat, and then they updated it, and then I had no clue what the heck I was doing anymore. So it was, that was the thing. My Spidey Ranger senses are tingling. Haha! Look at that! I have almost perfect senses. No, Kanbeki desho. Plane of perfection. Also, wow, this guy hurts. I have to ask you to chill out, mister. I can go on circusing. And cake. A little bit of flame lick. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Was that the one? As for me, I got another thing of claws, but it can't be helped. Forgot what I was looking for. Really? Look at that. So his luck was well placed. Nice, Destiny. Awesome, awesome. So in that case, I think I will also use the spicy noodle break. Right, it was good hunting. Thank you, noises. Take difficulty. I'm going to 0, which will teleport me to the beginning. Yep. Also, I changed the loading screen because I noticed it was clipping with the overlay, and then made my OCD be like, brr. Bye, Lizard Man. Bye, Lizard Man. So, I am probably gonna go get some ramen or spicy noodles or things like that, and take care of a few things, stretch my legs, get some water, hydrate, count the number of stars in the sky, and then I'll be back, and we'll probably try out another place. We'll maybe go visit Unrest, or we'll see. We'll see what the mood takes us. So it'll be a 20-minute intermission. That sounds good. So I will see y'all in about 20 minutes. So see you in a bit. Howdy, howdy. And Tadaima. Oh, hey, shoo, 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 go away. You too. Okay. So, howdy, howdy. And we're back. And so, got ourselves some spicy ramen. And yeah, basically, we're gonna go try and explore a new place. So, I'm gonna go on ahead and turn back on this comfy music. And bada bing, bada boom. We're back to the green screen, to the game, to the interface, and Shazam. So, I'm thinking somewhere nearby that's got a good spot for exploration dungeons. Actually, you know what? I know it's a dead horse, probably, but I've not been to Gok at all. Like, Gok is a big mystery to me. So I think we go to Gok. And that'll be fun. Cause yeah. Let's see, we'll turn our tracking back on. But what dungeons have y'all been enjoying lately? Have you tried out any of the revamped dungeons? Do you like the old ones? I just realized. Okay, so. I definitely have to say I'm really happy to see all these low level areas get some love. Because they definitely deserve it. Also, I love the ambience of Venezuela. No, I'm sorry, of Fura. Like, you don't get visuals like this in other zones. And the music, it's swampy, for lack of a better word. Yeah, it's cool too. And I don't remember. You just fell through the basement. Oh no. You know, ironically, that's the one part that I have not been to, is the basement in Najina. So I definitely need to finish my explorations there as well at some point. Oh no, my swimming skill is still really low. 63. Alas. It's a good way to level it up. Look at our little pontoon boat out here. Let's see, so Upper Gok. I assume you can't get to Lower Gok except through Upper Gok. And I assume that at 28 I can't exactly tackle Lower Gok either. But one would assume. All I remember is a long time back on Project 1999. I went to like some kind of throne room for a little bit, but that's about it. It's fun until I open the door into a room of 5 level 25 dread skellies. I'm 16. Oh no, yabe! Dare I ask, but did you live? Oh. Oh. Running chicken tendy spotted? No, that's a troll. Oh, dude, that troll is... he's wildin'. No, chill out, Mr. Troll. Also, I noticed our number's a little bit higher. Yokozo to the folks joining in on the stream. Glad to have ya. Oh, gomenne. Sorry about that. Hola for Black Arts. Oh yeah, I just realized, so... Actually, because I guess since I've never been here, maybe they won't attack me until I go to the lower part. I have no idea. Oh, people. Ranger noises. 4 people in zone. Cool. City of Guk Traveler. Oh. Alright, let's check tracking. Everything is dark blue. And it's mostly in this area. So I guess I'll... Yeah, dubious. Okay, so... Yeah, they'll be my friend for a little while. Alrighty, so I guess we head towards the little danger dot and see how that goes. Also, I just realized the browser music is not browser musicing. Let's fix that 1 second. We'll stay. Browser music. Oh, there we go. Yeah, sorry about that. Didn't even realize. So... Oh, this I remember! I remember this! Okay, so... Oh. Oh, you're here, Fruknia! Yeah, that'd be fun to try and... Oh my god, that wall! I hope I'm not this way. I have to look at this wall for a second. What is the... What in the... horrifying graphic arts design? What's that ambient sound? I just realized I had the stream pulled up on my phone to check remotely, and I realized my own talking in the background was the strange sound. I was like, gee. Okay, I see me moving around on the map. Shoof. I see people at the entrance. Okay, so nobody seems like that they're gonna attack me. I assume that will dramatically change the moment that I try to attack anybody. I've been sent an invite by Fruknia. Kanshashimasu. Alright, so let's see. Well, look and see if I can find you on the map. Okay. That's a booth. Fruknia is in the northern section. Alrighty. I don't know if I want to jump down on that. Yeah, I think this works. We'll just... This is cool, though. Getting to... Oh. Yo, this place is metal. The graphic artists had a really good time with this. What? What? A false floor above me. Okay, so false floors in Guk, definitely, definitely a thing to keep in mind. Stairs. Okay. Looks like I'm getting closer to Fruknia. So, oh, he's green. Oh, he's dubious. It's a good thing I'm friendly with everybody here. Okay, so this is definitely getting in the more dangerous territory. Broknia is closer this way, so just by existing, Broknia is helping, so thank you so much, Broknia. Spiders. Are they friendly? They are indifferent. Okay, this is a little scary. Hey, Broknia! Ram Ranch Cowboys! Yeah, but... Senso de Naiwa. Ram Ranch. 18 unclothed frogs ribbiting at Ram Ranch. What a riveting experience. Okay, so, Broknia, I am in your care. I didn't even know what it was when I joined. Oh, oh, pobrecita. That's fantastic. Hopefully that was a fun experience learning what that was. Don't encourage people to Google it. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, Google it. Enjoy it. Thrive in the community. No shame. Oh, it's not PG content. That's all I'm gonna say. So let's see. I have no idea where I'm going, so I'm just gonna follow it. I'm just happy to have company. This makes it twice as good. I wonder if I can sneak like a couple noodles while I'm... Let's see. Hopefully the mic didn't pick that up. Give me a moment. Oh, sorry. It's no rush. No rush at all. Boing! There seems like there's a frame missing when Froglocks move. Really? Oh, this looks familiar. Is this his online to? It is! Okay. Okay. This is lower Gakdesha. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's people right at the entrance. Oh yeah, these levels are much higher. So what level are you, Frognia? Oh, I am dramatically lower level. I hope I would not trip on your experience gains. We kill something to see if we can... Yeah. That'd be cool. I would have absolutely no complaints about that whatsoever. Yeah, Frognia was, I think, farming for the Flowing Black Silk Sash. I think. Which is a 20% haste item. Or 21%. I think. And, that could be quite the camp. So, she is... I assume she. This is going based off of what looks like character gender. That's why it's like a lot of people like prefer to me as he when they see my character. It's like, Copper coin. I like that name. Oh, I got experience. Did you get experience? Hopefully if you did, it wasn't like severely diminished. Yay! Yatta! Alright, it looks like the group hijinks continue! Yay! Okay, so I'm gonna load up some buffs. I don't have many. And while that loads and I buff up, I'm gonna mute myself while I Slip away at some ramen noodles. Ah, convenient. Alrighty, so these Shin Knights are dubious to me as well. So I should be able to just walk past them. And while you're fighting, I can buff you. Oh, what's this? Shin Greaves. 10 AC. Can't work sadly. Oh, and I can buff your pad too. Boing! What need to do? Put on the river. Going down the Rivervale. Temple of Raw Equipment. Ah, I see. Soka. Spooky zombie frogs. And I can buff your pet up. Hopefully, nothing is redundant. I apologize if so. Alright. Now for your pet. Yeah, and for the uninitiated, the Temple of Ro is in Lava Storm Mountains. Basically, it's kind of like a quest hub of sorts, where you can take a bunch of items and get some cool stuff. And I believe they've got it for every class. If not for the caster classes. But that's a lot of dudes. Yeah, they... Well, if they're yellow to me, they're probably like light blue. So... I'm coming. These... Okay, so these are definitely hostile. Good to know. Alrighty. Thorns for Froknia. Thorns for Venonab. Sorry, Venonab, if I'm mispronouncing that. XD. Alright, thanks, Dance, and Spellblade. I am ready. Doggone Skyfly. I suppose I should turn Sneak on too, just in case. Oh yeah. I didn't cast Thorns on myself. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, I know nothing about where we are, what we're doing, so all I know is we're surrounded by reds. And, that's spooky, but also exciting. Oh, some weapons. Inferno Shield. Cool. Huh? A greater iceborne skeleton. Whoa! That's a lot of zombies. I mean skellies. Strike stance, roundhouse kick. And the AoEs. I can contribute to AoE. Yatta! There we are! We're 9 ability points! Let's go! Alright. Immediately. Double A. Weapon Mastery of the Scout. Rank 3. Yes! Oh, that feels good. Excited. Now we should definitely see a dramatic improvement. Oh my. Okay, they can't see through stealth. That's handy. So, I'm gonna get behind you. And I'm gonna do my thing. Nice, the Destiny. Nice. Wow, look at that. We're a good team. Surely that's not just you carrying me. Cool. Yeah, this is like a full-on temple. Okay, note to self, don't fall. What? Okay. Gargoyles that can see through. Nope, they can't see through sneak height. Investigation. Nice. 85 damage for the double bow shot. Alright, yeah, I think we're cooking now. I think we're cooking. Ah, yeah. We're committing culinary. Oh my god. 665 damage from Cinderbolt. That's amazing. So, I like the idea that the stream was to promote Archery, and it's actually gonna end up promoting being a mage. Mages are cool. Play mage. Also, that robe is really pretty. I love how it complements the eyes and everything. Hi, Effie. This is cool though. Oh, oh. Snake eater. Ah! Let's see. Which one is he fighting? Looks like this one. Excuse me. Spicy ramen threatening to go down the wrong pipe. Nice, nice. Double nice. Oh my god! 420. Cinderball. Plays again. It's a Pokemon. Thanks, T. Well, let me heal you a little bit. With my new healing spell. Your image is wild Colindy. It looks like your pet, I think, is still wielding Blades of Yakesha. Bad Hazard, I guess. And Bad Hazard, I guess these are enchanted Fine Steel Morning Stars. I don't know what the robe is, but it's so pretty. Just by Fashion Quest alone. So is this the fabled room? the position. Doesn't affect damage, but Cinderbolt 6. 7? Cinderbolt 7, that's cool. Rolls off the tongue too. Alrighty, so on that note actually, this one is Assassin / Supplier. Oh, okay, cool, cool. Yeah, now that you mention it, what is my next level of healing spell? Greater healing at 38. That's gonna be a little while. Maybe I should. Maybe I should upgrade it. And, I get it 29. Rift Winds Protection, let's go. 30 will be Bark Coat. 31, 32, 33. I was sorry, like, what I should upgrade as far as my spells go. How shiyou kana? Hola. I seem to do a really good job at gaining aggro. Feels like that means I'm doing something right, maybe. Let's see. So of spells that I should upgrade. I'm sure it would not kill me too. So I think I might improve my... Actually, you know what? I just realized. Show inscribed. Maybe this one will be worth improving. Is that the only one? There's no way that's the only... I figured we'd at least get one more. Also, I blinked and lost track of you, sorry. Doko... Oh. I just have to follow the sounds of the kero. So I might put points into... Well, I know Stinging Swarm I'll also have for a long time. So, let's see. Stinging Swarm. We're gonna upgrade some spells on the fly. Storage. Let's see. 6. So that'll bring it up to 5, so we'll do that. And... Alrighty. Now I have rank 5 with Stinging Swarm. That increased its range by 28. 3 use time cannot go lower than a second. Oh, you know what? Putting Stinging Swarm on Spellblade actually might be kind of the thing to do. Maybe. Staff of Writhing. Yeah, Staff of Writhing's a good one. I completely forgot about that one. That's in Nagafin's Lair from the Kobold. The Kobold Shaman. In the right side when you first enter Nagi's Lair. Drops the Staff of Writhing usable by most casters and bards. One-handed proc. Has negative charisma. Yeah, noble, that's it. Recovery 1.3. Yeah, so I would be able to use Stinging Swarm on Invocation. It saved me time. Let's try it, actually. We're gonna move this around. Stinging Swarm. 4 of them. Yeah, yeah. So that way you can maybe have... I don't know if you can, if it's lore, if you can dual wield it. But you can get the procs. Quintuple wield it. Which, for anyone who's curious, it's Staff of Writhing is a flat damage with a 1-second stun. Oh, you know what, actually... Oh, okay. I was like, maybe there's gotta be a cleric stun weapon too. There's definitely gotta be. And maybe I'll upgrade Flame Lake too. Stack that. Okay. Here, look like me. Book. Upgrade. Did not get very much of a bonus. One reuse time down though is handy. And on the left side down here, there is also a mace that does damage, like Doom Mace. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Clerics with their stun ability. It makes sense. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and buff Flaming Arrow too. Why not? I know I get another arrow at a later point, but why not? Use time down by a second. That's handy. It's actually kind of big. So it seems like you get most of your use for upgrading spells at rank 4 and rank 5, really. Which is handy. Oh my holy crackers. Okay, strike a stance. Inversion. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Oh my god, you do so much damage. Oh my god. Sugoi. Oh my god. Wow, okay. That's crazy. That's awesome. Kakui. I want great healing too, yes. It'll be a little while until... we get a new heal. Ooh, that's a nice mana reduction. That's good. Took me a while to devise how to actually do the damage too. You do it really well. I love it. That's great. Also, for anyone who might be coming on in the stream, Yokoza, welcome, welcome. So now that I have 3 out of 3 for my archery, now I definitely have to start leveling up the finishing blow, which increases your critical damage by 100, 200, 300% for mobs below 10, 12, 15% per rank. Really good stuff. Got it? TDRing. Good. This place isn't so scary when you have a magical frog leading you. Also, oh wow, lots more folks joining on in Yakuza. And since it's after 6, Ohio gozaimasu. Good to have you. We're delving into the depths of Lower Guk. The first time for me in literal years. This is an absolute maze, though. It gives me flashbacks of the Guignol sewers. Buenos. Buenos. Quick. I should mend. I will join you on the AE action. I can't do it much, but for everything it's worth. Also, for OotHE, you happen to have any kind of, like Twitch or YouTube, anything like that? You could share it with the not-so-masses. I keep forgetting this is Ignite once. I'm just gonna take that off my action bar from you. Nice. I'm just gonna use Ringed, actually. Let's see, it's called Flame Arrow. Oh! Oh, that's the arrow that they were talking about. Interesting. Okie dokie, take your time. Brooklyn said they gotta dive into the settings real quick. Gives me a chance for a little bit more noodles and the noodles. I love rice, spicy ramen so much. Oh, got it? You go back this way. Sounds like they're... Okay. Ah, yeah, it is working. Stinging Storm is working on Spellblade. Very convenient. I can ensure I have constant uptime with that. Strags are rude dudes. Though I suppose I'd be a little grumpy too if I were a zombie. Holy! The guy! The guy? Yeah, I'm moral support, but I love it. Safe hall. Okay. Like my old college halls. But safe hall. These vents in the wall don't feel very safe. Pinging Swarm procs really well with the Spellblade Invocation. That's nice. Love to see that. Changes me from having to stand from invocations. Oh no! Pobrecito! There's a frog like sleep. There's two of them. Hola. Oh, he doesn't talk to me. Huh? Ah, yeah, this is cool. And if you want to view this place for yourself too, by the way, on VR chat, you can go here for free. Minus the froggies, of course. And the danger and the death and all that, but... the sound effects are most unpleasant. Yeah, so I'm pretty torn. I really like Beast Lord, Enchanter, Ranger, but Rogue, Monk, Ranger is also a lot of fun too. So I don't know what I'm gonna do on live. There we go. All these are like white to you as well, though, so that also explains. On top of being really powerful in general. Yeah, I can do a rebuff on Shield of Thistles. I don't know who's picking more. So I'll just put it on everybody. Talk. Mr. Froggy, go. Alrighty, there we go. We've got some company behind us, by the way. I'm not terribly worried, but they are mean. And slightly green. Also, for anyone who is watching or might watch, I wanted to give some words of encouragement. Some random words of encouragement. I was asking Froknia how he sounded. Because... Oh my god! Ding. Because, oh my... Was that only on hands? Oh, it is! Oh no, it's a super heal. Thank you so much! Oh my god, that was clutch. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, so as I was saying, I'm somewhat, self-conscious about my voice. And so that was a big reason why I originally didn't go into streaming or using my own voice, but I decided, I was like, you know what? Streaming is a great opportunity to practice that. You know, I don't go out and touch grass, and I talk to folks plenty enough at work, but not in the fun capacity that I'd like to. And I'm like, you know what? Streaming is a fantastic opportunity to practice. So, if you feel any kind of anxiety or worry about how you might sound, or you want to practice, or, you know, anything like that, try streaming. It's kind of like in the same vein as studying foreign languages. I have only taken a very limited amount of formal Japanese, and albeit my Japanese is still pretty weak, but if you immerse yourself in what you do, and this is just a life lesson in general, language or voice or anything, I, you know, would watch a lot of anime and, you know, video games, music, that kind of thing. And over time, just the exposure to the language helped me learn, you know, proper enunciation and things like that. So just get yourself involved, get active, just, in the words of Charlotte Buff, just do it! And you'll get better. But more importantly, you won't just get better, you'll get more comfortable. And that is how you improve. It's like with martial arts. Every martial artist started out not knowing how to throw a proper punch or a proper kick. And then they did. So, motivational words for the day. I'm grateful for everybody here that gives me the opportunity. EverQuest Legends is really cool. Cool community, cool game. Also, wow, this healing is a lot stronger now. Oh, haha. Huh? Oh my god! Also, we can always invite them to a group. Nars. Oh, he's level 43, goodness. Frenzy. Oh, is this where the flowing black silk sash is? Ah, naruhodo. Well, if you want to farm him, I won't be a Debbie Downer. If y'all wanted to join up, there is always a really ghetto way. Is you could always like bind yourself here, and then change difficulties, and then use gate without having to fight all your way through, probably. But yeah, Froknia is very nice. They've gotten and given away 3 flowing black silk sashes. That's why I've been hoarding a few items myself to hand out to folks. There was this half-elf in the middle of Oasis of Mar, and she unfortunately was standing in almost the middle of the Orc Highway. Must not have realized it. But she started getting mollywopped by a bunch of dudes. Swung by, healed her, she fought them all off, and then gave her an enchanted Fine Steel Morningstar. I was like, here's your prize, good job! Went on my way. Everyone's really nice on the server. An economy hasn't developed almost purely because everyone has shared their gear with each other. And I really hope that that level of, like, communal contribution continues. I'll say that 5 times fast. Communal contribution continues. I just realized since I'm 29. Did I get anything? Neurotoxin. I think I have that one. Neurosama. Riftwind's protection! Yatta! That's a good buff. That's a really good buff. You know what, actually? That's worth sitting down for. I know you've got this. Come on. So we're going to Rift window. I don't know how I would say Rift, but if I assume Riftwind is a name. How would I say Rift in Japanese, actually? Let's look that up. Rift in Japanese. Oh, of course. Of course. Japanese is just gonna give me Riftu. So Riftwind, I guess, would be like Riftu Kaze. Mamoru no Riftu Kaze. Ah, that sounds pretty cool. I like it. Mamoru no Riftu Kaze. Ah, that's a haul. Brooklyn was literally just typing, careful here, at the same exact time I fell. Yeah, that's, we're gonna have to sneak back up. Yeah, whoopsies. Follow the wall. Oh, hey, look, I'm back. Hola. No. Nani sore? Okay. Through the blood. Okay, so okay. Nara. Wakata. Oh, you've got a friend. You've got 2 friends. You've got 3 friends. You have so many friends! Look at you! In your popular phase. Oh, and I'm in my buff phase. Awkward. What's that? That's... I don't know if that's how a topaz looks. But I'll trust them. I have core. Interesting name, I will loot it. 2,200. That is a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage! Okay, I'm gonna do a few rebuffs. $2,393. Honto dekai na. That's a lot of damage. That's so cool. Awesome. Feel like candy or fire. Skin like rock. Strength over earth. And then where are you? Can I give you buffs? This music is very motivational for it too. Just think of me as an overpowered escort mission in reverse. Yes. I even move at walk speed too when I'm sneaking. Hola. And rebuffs are almost done. Not that you need them or anything. Oh, bruh. Bruh, stop! Rude frog. He's like... He's all rude little dude. Nice. Perfect timing. Also, for anyone joining the stream, Yokoza. Glad to have you this morning. What on the demo? Berkney says, I have work today, and I just don't care. I'm having too much fun. Hi. Watashima. Well, actually, no. I don't have work today. But I feel that. I vibe with that. I feel like EverQuest is... It's definitely one of those games. The other day, I stayed up 24 hours, almost, playing EverQuest. And I hadn't felt that level of whimsy in, well, not a terribly long time, but quite a while. And it feels good. Feels good. This is Ghoul Lord. Oh, yeah, he is. The Ghoul Lord. Hopter Thagalim. Thagalim. Or maybe it's Thagilum. I wonder what he drops. Beside me if I'm not careful. Bach. Some of these prefixes sound Korean. Which if somehow we have any Korean viewership, 안녕하세요. 나는 과인입니다. 감사합니다 for watching our stream. About to have 200 dual wield. That's cool. I'm gonna beat up his pet. I'm gonna be a bully. Good for you. Bye, pet. You know, it's interesting. It says the Ghoul Lord in parentheses underneath, instead of like a bracket, like a guild name. I wonder how many other mobs do that. Yeah, I think I've annoyed him. I have made him angry. Yeah, he's got a lot of hit points. Golly gee. Dude is thick. Dude did not miss any days at the gym. Oh, I'm in evasive stance. Silly me. Now the damage can resume. XD. Oh yeah, she's conserving her mana. Smart. And then I push the men button. For being a thick cracker of a, you know, a rich cracker with delicious, oh, what's What's this sausage? The summer sausage you can get during Christmas. Hickory Farms. For being a thick cracker at Hickory Farms, this guy does not have much of a punch. Skull-shaped barboot. Cool. That's a cool helmet. Warrior, Cleric, Paladin, Shadow Knight, Beard. I know somebody that'll put that. Oh yeah, and then we can steal a seat, the most important part. Hey, this is our turn now. XD. Celebratory Rivervale music. Yeah. Off to the hand. Zev? Got it? Ooh. This is spooky looking. That water above! What the heck? Yo! That's cool. By the way, you get out of combat mana regen with recovery. Yes, it is really cool. Recovery invocation is really nice. Oh, Syntax says, they're going to Ghoul Lord if anyone wants to join for some grind. A little Syntax. Oh, a little high for us. Alas. Well, I should say high for me, not high for Frognia. Frognia could always choose to go adventure and get fat loots if they wanted to. I'm happy to be here. So I'm gonna steal some more noodles real quick. Alrighty. What? Are it? That's so trippy. That's so cool, dude. Oh my god, it really is a giant hand. Why? Whose hand is this? The fact that it's just a reanimated hand. That implies that there's several. Who do they belong to? Ew. The way that middle finger moves is gross. The way he's like, yeah. It's like, oh yeah, oh yeah. Trying to get on the webcam. Yeah. This is Giveaway. Tonto Giveaway. Broknia says something I can't say on stream. Thank goodness for the chat cover. XD. Ooh, rings. The most fitting creature to drop rings. Serpentine Bracer. Awesome. Pearl ring. Pretty. That is a phenomenal bracer I will immediately be putting on. Over the cloth wristband. Also, yokoso. Bienvenidos. Welcome to the stream. And good morning. 6:55, so Bonon Matenon. As soon as we finish killing this ghoul, we'll see how this bracer looks and decide which slot it's gonna go into. Nice! Okay. Let's see here. Style quest is very important. So let's see. Oh, it's metal! That's pretty! Oh, are on it. Really? Thank you! Oh my god! That is awesome! You're so kind. And they both have decks! And it's not no lore! Oh my god. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. That is huge. 9 agility, 3 decks, 3 decks. Thank you so much. That's huge. Yeah, because the other one was rawhide arm guards, which is cool. Stamina is nice. Oh, got it. Focus effect. 5 strength, holy crackers. Wow. 9 decks. 3 decks. 5 strength. I think I'm gonna replace the... Oh, this is a hard decision. Here, I'll have to leave it up to y'all. Let's see. Question. What do you recommend for me? So Archmagus? That sounds intimidating. Level up the Moonstone a bit and take that one over the Cutthroat. There's more dexterity here. That is a very good point. That is a very, very good point. So, I suppose what I'll do then in that case... Let's see. Okay, so level up the Moonstone and then swap out the Cutthroat ring. Wanna cut it? So once that gets leveled up, I'll swap them. Cool, cool. Sounds like a plan. Look at that thing. So we don't entirely match your character anymore, but then again, I mean, I took some creative liberties with this outfit anyway. Like, I have sleeves and the avatar doesn't, so that's okay. Got it? You completed Hide Your Brains. Cool. That's cool. I love zombie movies. Not for like their gory aspect or anything. I love the psychological, like, emotional thrillers of zombie movies and that sort of thing. Oh, the invisible wall you just walked through. Oh, Crackway. Also, welcome on into the stream, Yokoza! So that guy is really bullying you with damage. Jeez Louise. Hang on, let you talk? Okay. Work at it. Let's swap. New evasive and divine. and do a bit of healing, but 2 gain aggro. Look at that, I don't make a half-bad healer. Hehehe. And so far, we've had 39 views, which, actually fun story about that number. So, the number 3 in Japanese is san, the number 9 in Japanese is kyu. You say together, it's sankyu. But it can also be said as, I think, mi for 3. So it could be miku. So, Hatsune Miku, the Vocaloid, the virtual synthesized singer, uses the number 39 a lot. And a lot of people will say 39 is shorthand for, like, thank you. So, in other languages, in Russian, the word for thank you is spasibo. But shorthanded, people will type out SPS. And I'm trying to remember what number it is in Chinese that they use for shishi. But it's like in LOL, equivalent Japanese is W. Oh, we've got some more folks joining. Yokoza, welcome, welcome. Glad to have y'all this morning. I'm not Japanese professional, of course, by any means. But it's like to share what I do know. And whenever I am wrong, I do enjoy being educated. Intelligence is not a ranger size stat. Ah, howdy! Good to see ya! Thanks for joining us, Dad. So how do I pronounce that? Is it Dothus? Let's see. Dothus Grimscribe. I love that name, that's cool. Makes me think of, I had an enchanter on Project 1999 that worshipped Protoxylus, and he was Darius Bileblood. I always played him as RP PvP. 4649, yeah, that's it! 4649 can be Yoroshiku. Ah, yeah. That's cool! Ah, let me write that down. Let's see... 4649. Yeah, look at that! Oh, yeah. Yonrokushiku. Oh, yeah! That's clever. See, case in point. I'm learning something new every day. I love it. I'd usually say Douthus. Yeah. That's a cool name. I like it. One thing I love about playing on the roleplay server. Really cool names and that sort of thing. It's actually funny because I originally was going to be Oak Pine Crystalwood, which is the name that I originally used back in yonder years. But for some reason... Oh, looks like, sorry, I got some angry boys on my heels. But, I used to use Crystalwood, but for some reason the game censor said that that was a reserved name, or that the word was reserved or something. Probably would. It's like a mild censorship sort of thing. Or like, you know, wood. And, so I was like, okay. I was like, this is a beta, so what's a fun name I can go with? And I was like, I'll go with Ranger Gate. Because, well, so the joke goes. And, I kind of like it. It's stuck. And I think it's kind of tongue-in-cheek to pick it up as like a pen name surname. Because it's like a ranger to embrace their failings and learn with them. And to be the ranger that guards the gaze. Oh wait, what is this word? Oak pine Acacius Bruce. So, I came up with the name Oak Pine when I was 7. Yeah, that's when EverQuest came out. So, I have 7-year-old me to thank for it. But yeah, Ranger Kid has grown on me. And I think there's a way to incorporate into a roleplay like LMS. So wow, look how lively World Chat is at this hour. This is awesome. I was really worried it was going to be dead as a doornail. Because on closed beta, at the end of the beta, we did a small little group screenshot, which I recorded, if you're just curious to see. Moth was giant, and then we fought him. He was dressed up as Inarok. We killed him, and he dropped all of his loot on accident. But the server crashed because there were too many people, and so it rolled back, and unfortunately Moth on the test server lost all of his gear. And so the series re-rolled. It was quite tragic. But, we had like 157 people show up. But at nighttime it was like maybe 30 people. So I was like, oh, I wonder how many people will play in the off hours, even on Rivervale. But a surprising few, which is really awesome. And then I know a lot of the Southeast Asian and Oceanic folks, you know, and Aussie, oi, that they went over to Freeport. So, good to know. Got some fellow late night owls. And I imagine when this goes from open beta to live, that's definitely gonna increase by several factors. Yeah, look at that. Wow, just conversations is rolling. That's so cool. But yeah, it's quite surreal getting into streaming. Especially in the odd hours, because it's like, because I used to make videos, I used to do World of Warcraft exploration videos back in the day, like from the Burning Crusade to Cataclysm time period, and truthfully, I never understood the appeal of streaming. Like, I didn't know why anyone would want to be a streamer or to watch streaming. I was like, wouldn't you just watch a video? It'd be much shorter. But I was like, oh, well, having a stream open in the background while you're grinding something out. Having somebody to talk to while you're playing the game. Like, the immersive, interactive experience, it's cool. And, it makes younger me want to put a foot in my mouth. My foot, preferably. Not to make things weird or anything like that. Where to farm hill giants regularly? I want to say the Karanas, maybe. Great Mountains. Also, cool news as well. The so for the, oh, what's the word? So for the Creator Legends program, for EverQuest Legends, there is a tentative guideline that you have to meet. Among them is to make a certain number of long-form videos over 15 minutes, to make a certain number of shorts, and to stream a certain number of times, a certain number of viewers. I imagine, obviously, there's some flexibility to this. But just by the baseline of having 15 videos, this, today, actually marks our 15th video. So, within 90 days, rather. So, it feels like a personal accomplishment. Within a month meeting that quota. It feels good. And I have you guys to thank for inspiring me for that. Among many other wonderful things. Feels good. Live streaming has reinvigorated me to practice my artistic skills to an extent. I have a lot of fun making thumbnails. Also, Froknia, the fact you have this so well memorized is awesome. I used to have the Kinyo Sakura decks memorized pretty well. Hopefully I can do the same for this place. Also, yeah, slash cheer! Yatta! Let's see, can I do like the janky cheer that my character does? Let's see. There he goes. Here he goes. Ah! the webcam's not tracking it very well. 28 years of EverQuest, yeah. That's awesome. Like, I was telling Kyra the other day, I was like, you know what's really cool? A lot of us, like myself, my first online game experience was EverQuest. And so then, people got older, they got married, they had not kids, they had kids. And they introduced their kids. And so, the most surreal thing to think about is EverQuest Legends, there's going to be a lot of people who are newly parents. And there might be some cases where this is going to be some kid's first MMO. Like, just to put that into perspective, we grew up on EverQuest. Even if I'm, like, demographic... Like, I'm in my younger 30s, so demographically speaking, I'm on the lower end of the age. But we grew up on EverQuest, and now there's a whole new generation that's probably going to grow up on EverQuest, which is mind-boggling to me. And then you know what's even cooler is they're going to grow up, and then they're going to have kids, and then they might have kids that grow up on EverQuest, and the cycle is just going to keep continuing over and over and over until, well, until EverQuest's 80th expansion or something. I see people ask for Lachlan models, and I just think, why? Embrace the jank. Well, I guess Lachlan, Looselin, whichever camp you sit in. But, I was not a fan of Lachlan's models. Because the thing is at the time, to my knowledge, going backwards in time, when EverQuest came in, it was already kind of pushing back. Does that hand have a mouse at the bottom? Oh my god. But, EverQuest was already kind of pushing graphics. Because the first MMOs, right? Let's see, Meridian 59, Asheron's Call, and Ultima Online were pixel-based or drawn MMOs, usually from like an isometric point of view. But EverQuest was the first truly 3D rendered game of its scale. And a lot of computers were really chugging for it. And so then in a matter of years, when people finally got strong enough computers, they upgraded to Lachlan. Then pushed the envelope again. But not only that, the models just looked not right. If you were a troll or an ogre, the spirit of your character just gone. You turn into this thing. Which, objectively, they look alright. But it was such a jarring departure from the graphics of this. It definitely was quite the rift. Even back then as a kid, I wasn't a really big fan of it. Mentioned Meridian 59. Fun fact, it's still up totally free and PS. Yeah, I saw that the other day. It really blew my mind on that. I looked and checked to see who Ultima was, but it wasn't. But the fact Meridian 59 is on Steam is so cool. Honestly, I am such a huge fan of the continuance of games. I've been involved with, and I say this quite often, I've been involved with the resurrection efforts of several games. And, you know, both as volunteer and as a player. And nothing, well, a few things break my heart, but it breaks my heart quite a lot when a game dies and is gone forever. And so, when I see a game persist or come back by the passion of the developers and or the players, all I ever want is for the game to get in the hands of the players and for them to never have to leave the game unless they want to. That is such an important, huge thing for me. Ultima Online is somehow still pay only. Honestly! Oh, 1 sec, sorry. Honestly, the fact that it's still pay only is really impressive. That's like basically committing to its success and its staying power. Because, like, who are you gonna go up to and be like, hey, you're new to MMOs. EverQuest, World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy XIV? No. Try out Ultima. The most active Ultima Online server is free-to-play Outlands. 3,000 concurrent. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of, because I keep mentioning it in my streams, I've been getting a lot of advertising for it, which is really funny. Also, you just did 70% of damage in that attack. But yeah, so that's another thing I really like about EverQuest Legends is, like, you hired people from two of the most popular private servers. Like, instead of just banish them to the Shadow Realm, cough cough turtle wow, you bring them on and you're like, you know what, you cook with us. Here's the kitchen utensils, here's the kitchen, cook. And they are. And that's like, that is such a healthy example of, like, imagine if other MMOs pick that up. Imagine if you have other alien MMOs that go, you know what? Here's the source code. We're going to contract you to make a legal, cool private server. And that's just so cool to me. It's Matsukashi. Feels good. Very nostalgic. Also, I didn't fall in the trap that time. Hehe. I'm following your pet like it's Legend of Zelda. Eve just open sourced their Really? No way. Eve just open sourced their engine. It'll be interesting to see what people do. So I heard from a bird that I don't need to recast that. That Eve is doing a lot of their recent updates, I think, with AI. And I really hope that they don't accidentally get carried away with that. But, Eve going open source is really interesting. And I know they were working on some survival-esque kind of game that was a side game. I don't remember it. It was like in an open alpha or something like that. And I do know as well they were working on effectively a Dust 514, whatever it was called, like reboot. Which, it looked a little generic when I was in the closed beta for it, but it was pretty cool. And my understanding is that it's only engine that's open source, not the database. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, making public the database would be a little... but being able to make use of the engine, I think would be really good. Like, I could have a whole rant talking about CCP's, like, marketing strategies and community management skills, but I think having their game engine open source is pretty cool. Mechanically, it's cool, and it seems surprisingly lightweight. Which is, God, we need that in this current gaming industry, huh? Hopefully Gone would be the... Just... There's several folks here. Cool. Oh, what? Did I go? Wrong turn. I did... Did that? No? Did I? Did I go a wrong turn? Okay. Spidey senses have failed me. Yeah, I played Eve for the better half of 2011 on and off until last year when Pandemic Horde, led by Gobbins, when that went to hell in a handbasket. I used to do mining operations, leading their mining ops, you know, through their circuits. Because I love chewing on space rocks. It's mostly all I do, even in games like No Man's Sky. And that went sideways. So, I'll probably return to Eve at another point in the future. Oh, I fell into the trap again. I forgot. Yotsuke Nanayo. Right. This has got some wonderful, like, Dungeons and Dragons-y kind of vibes. Oh, lots of dudes. Yeah, I thought. Hey, 2 ability points, work on. I wonder. We'll show. Where's the one? Finishing blow. 4, okay. Casting much clarity, mastery of the past. 30! Oh, I didn't even realize! I didn't even realize I was about to hit 30. Nice! Oh, I wasn't paying attention to my hit points either. Whoops. Celebratory Ranger Gate. Whoopsies. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou. I have no idea if clerics have a res at that level, so I'm just gonna sit tight for a moment. Oh, you do? Oh, thank goodness. As someone says, as it should be. I'm sorry to get that. Thank you so much. And I get 50% experience back. Whoa! Oh, and you can do it in combat? That's so handy. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should not gain aggro. Maybe I should just play it cool. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got. I'm just gonna chill here because I know you've got a barb coat. That's nice. Love to see it. Mind Rack Poison. Concussive Strike and Clumsiness Strike. Hey. Interrupting spellcasting. 70% of the time, wow. Slowing their spellcasting. Ooh. Okay, that is cool. Wow. So good. Also, rogues get so many poisons. Holy smokes. Rogue has proven a lot of fun, honestly. I am very, very happy. This is a great anti-cast for poison. So many different tools to pick from. Let's see, what else did I get? I'm pretty sure I got I think I should have gotten a monk thing. Dragon Punch, you can strike. Flying Kick! Okay. Chance abilities, dealing additional damage, and chance to stun! Okay. Let me try it. Okay, it's on the same cooldown as Standard Kick. Awesome. Cockweed. Rogue sounds awesome, but saw some people saying the poisons fall off at 50 due to mob resistance. Yeah, that's a good point. I feel like if you play with a class that's like got Mallow or Tashani or what's the Necromancer equivalent? The I don't remember the Necromancer equivalent, but I feel like so effectively Enchanter, Necromancer, Shaman, Beast Lord, any of those classes you probably should be fine. Scent of Thule, yeah, that's it. Frognia bringing up some knowledge. Let's see. Mend, origin, pick up, ground kick. I wonder if monks ever get an AoE punch. There should be a Centurion class, so one could be Centurion, Enchanter, Necromancer. Sen, Ink, Neck. Yeah, just all permutations of the same letter combination. That'd be funny. I like little clear. That's why I like the Rogue Ranger kind of thing. Is like one letter off of the alliteration. Oh, I just realized with Flying Kick, that means I get to be Common Raider now. Hehehe. Also, Frognia, thank you again. I literally wouldn't be able to do this without your help. Arp card, target south. Placing pistol card. Let's see, and the next one I get, personal, is Spike card at 42. So Bob code's worth probably upgrading. Alrighty, so we're gonna put a little bit of this. And we're gonna put a little bit of this. And we're gonna do a little bit of Fire Fist. Fire. Oh yeah! Fire Fist. And I don't think Fire Fist fades off and like falls off until oh goodness. A little later on though, I imagine. Let's see, Bartka. It's probably kind of a moot point to buff up passive buffs, now that I think about it. Let's see, so I need to go in half an hour, though. I have to pretend to sleep to work. Yeah, I was about to say, make sure you're getting your proper sleep. I mean, I'm not your mom. But hopefully you're getting the sleep that you want and the sleep that you need. And as a reminder to anyone watching, make sure you're staying hydrated. I've got a lot of water next to me. And do not turn into a wrinkly grape. Unless you want to. Ironically, working on a night shift has helped with my sleep schedule so dramatically. Because it's like, for a while I was doing like day shifts and night shifts. And that was like absolute hell on me. But usually I'll work from like 10 p.m. until 6. And I'll sleep from like 7 until 2 in the afternoon. It's like a solid, strictly 7 hours. But it works. Night shift it's pleasant. Never take Abilify. What is... Oh, it's a language. Not a language, it's a medicine. Yeah, I've taken a few. I'd actually recently had some medicine I had taken that was really, 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 really rough on me. And I am now no longer taking that medicine. Fortunate enough to be able to do so. What I need in my life are Flintstone gummies. No, not gummies, I'm sorry. Just the regular old little Flintstones. Hehe. I'm gonna upgrade Shield of Thistles. Be ball. One sec. Shield of Thistles. Storage. 3, 5, 2. I'm gonna withdraw one of these. For 32 mana, recast, recovery, reuse. I just realized when I'm soloing I can use Shield of Thistles. That'd be pretty funny. Oh no, they're all upgraded. Except Ignite. Well, OCD, go burr. So I guess I'm gonna upgrade Ignite too. Teehee. Okay. Barely any improvement, but improved range, that's cool. Honestly, Monk Berserker has been mindlessly good that I'm probably just gonna go with that for my first 50. I mean, it's really good. Because that's like... What, it halves the cooldown of your abilities? You attack twice as fast, excluding haste? Like, that just seems solid. Like, through and through. And then any other, like Paladin. I've seen Giggle Mage use Paladin Monk to great extent. Also, for anyone who happens to watch Giggle Mage, usually they'd have a morning stream. They said they probably will do a stream 12 Eastern, maybe a little bit earlier. So... Oh, this is where the Sword of Yakesha drops! Oh! I had not known! Well. What does Yakesha even do? Briefly stunning your opponent and causing... Ah! This is why everybody likes the Sword of Yakesha. Naruhodo. Well, well, well. I know what I'm gonna put on my backstab proc. Hee hee hee. Alright, Doko. Doko the heck are you? You're going on my backstab procker immediately. Storage. Rank 2, yeah. To rank 3. To rank. So close. Forknia flexes her muscles proudly. Paladin plus monk equals plunk. The sound effect of shooting a bow is in fact Paladin monk. And I'll definitely be able to merge these up. Get this to 4. Oh, I just realized it procs at 37. Eee, Kimoy. Well, I guess I'm in no rush to upgrade that. Cool sword, though. Definitely will be much, you know, very, very good later on. Gives me time to upgrade my bow, too. It's a shame I can't go for the classic. That would be cool. I was gonna try and go for it last cycle, but I didn't have enough time. More valuable as a proc than the sword. Yeah, Deishoa. Yeah, that proc is really cool. So what makes me wonder, so like, Short Sword of Yakesha, is that these, like, same sword, like, as Yakesha from, like, Legacy of Yakesha? The expansion? Was that an expansion? Or am I misremembering? Let's see. Yakesha. It was! Okay, yeah. 5th expansion. And only expansion. Wait, what? And only extension pack for EverQuests? Content expansion almost exclusively from Sony Online's direct purchase and download service. What? What is an extension? Oh yeah, because that's the one that introduced the frog locks. That's right. I used to have a frog lock that was a monk. Content, okay, well, it's considered a minimum. Yo, EverQuest fandom website actually sucks. Foul creatures. I don't know, I think frog locks are pretty cool, especially when they're pink. Wink. I can wink both of my eyes on my avatar, but I'm winking. You know, I just realized my avatar isn't... She's not blinking. Why is that? Like her. I am a roll, butter me up. Speaking of rolls, Texas Roadhouse. I think those are the rolls. They are godly. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. EQ1 frog lock looks like an ice cream cone with legs. Things that I don't mind knowing that I will no longer be able to unknow. Thank you very much. Oh, your pet is in the ground. Dude, that flying kick is so cocky. Kamen Rider Kiko! Oh, come on, do the thing, Hookvine, do the thing. Kamen Rider Kiko! Yeah! I am very easily amused. I am Norrath's happiest elf. What is this Eye of Court? I can hold it. Curious. You know, speaking of food-related items, it's really funny. The Mahjong, the game that I play very often and teach. The tiles look very similar to like something that you could eat, and almost everyone universally has this agreement whenever they look at the tiles, which I think is pretty funny. I have been pinged on EverQuest. I have been pinged in a Discord. I just realized I had myself targeted. Awkward. Let's see. Oh, and it seems someone else has started live streaming. Let's see. Oh, Brutal Static. Cool. So I'm gonna link his stream here. Since that was 40 minutes ago. Whoopsies. I'm gonna link his stream in the chat. Since I'll probably be wrapping my stream up in about 15 minutes. So just preemptively, if you want to have them hold up, if you want to go check them out. Brutal Static's pretty cool dude. Another Eye of Court. You know, it's actually really amusing because I saw Brutal Static's profile picture on Discord. And I'm like, man, this goes hard. It's like, kind of has like this intimidating aura almost. And then I go to the stream and dude is just super friendly and super chummy and very like warm and welcoming. It's like, oh, mad one on perception on my part. God, I love the EverQuest theme. It's such a banger. I'm going to... Oh! That's awesome! This room is really comfy. I mean, minus the faces on the braziers. These are very well-read zombie frogs. Yeah, this goes hard. Definitely want to commission some music artists. Currently waiting to see if a fairly large expenditure is going to poke a giant hole in my wallet, but if it's not the case, if you know a musician, if you are a musician, if you're an artist or know an artist, let me know. I want to promote the community. You've gotten better at flying kicks. So do you do 2 flying kicks every time? Oh, that's right. It's because it can double attack and triple attack. Flying kick will double and triple attack based on your skill. Ah, kakwe. Ding 22 for the 3rd time. Omedetou! Pachi pachi pachi. Congratulations. Honestly, usually replaying content can kind of be a little boring at times, but on EverQuest Legends it feels really good, because it's like you climb to 50 and you go through the hard part, and then you just sail through, and you get to enjoy all of the peak parts of playing whatever class that you want, however you want to. Like, it's good stuff. So, like, that's what I'll probably do, is when, after I hit 50, I'll level up Enchanter Beast Lord with Ranger and do the same thing I did last time. Or, I might try Ranger, Rogue, Enchanter. That's also what I've been very tempted to try. And I'll have my pet taunt, and then I'll just do backstabs for days. And it'll be subarashi. EverQuest Legends has just enough number go up to be addicting. Yes, yes, exactly that. One thing I absolutely adore out of EverQuest Legends is the fact that you can make any class combination work. Like, Ranger, Enchanter, Beast Lord. Not a very, like, damage potent class combination. I focused on support and pets. I had my pet tanking Nagi at difficulty 3. I probably could have done difficulty 4 had I, you know, spent the time to try it. But the which was really good, I would like to imagine. So if you put in the time and you put in the effort and you really like what you're doing, you can make anything work. Which is great. That's exactly how the game should be. That is the power fantasy. Not, oh, herder, I can blow something up with one button and anything less is inferior. No, no. Nanaiwa. The, making what you like work. Possible for anyone. With anything. That is the real fantasy. Also, in case anybody is watching that's interested, I made this avatar with Vroid, which is a free program you can also get on Steam. And if you want to touch up your avatars, you can always download a program called Blender, which also can do that. You would need a script to translate a VRM file into an FBX file, but then by doing that, or after you make your avatar, you can port it over to Unity and update it there, and then I have it uploaded on VRChat. This is random knowledge. Broknia says, with their Cleric, Magician, Beastlord build, their concept for it was a big pet inventory, so Magician, Beastlord, and have the Beastlord buff and the Magician pets. Cleric is there because I needed something to start as a froglock. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, having full pet classes, like, The dual classing for pets was a nice touch. I'm exceedingly excited for the pet pass that they do. Upgrade pet classes even further, because it's coming. It's coming. And you best be ready for it, because it's gonna be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know the contents of it, mind you, and if I did, I'd be under NDA, but I feel it in my Jim Jams. In my gooblies, you know? Oh, that's cool. I didn't see it in there. Like a projectile animation. Also, in case anyone's watching that's interested, this is probably going to get patched out. This is an alchemy concoction. We started the video talking about it. 2600% proc chance to do a stun. A little bit crazy. Hopefully they don't ever remove it. Hopefully they tweak the numbers. But I wouldn't blame them if they didn't want to have to deal with that today. But having the variety is nice. Yeah, look at that. I'm jumping and kicking. I love that my character's just like doing all this crazy wiggling around. This is like... We're gonna have to heal myself a little bit though. 48%. Let's see. I'm gonna do this. Hit one of these. This cool knight is going a little bit cuckoo for Cocoa Pops. I'm gonna have to ask him to calm down. 42% to 50. So 12% heal on healing. That's good. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Oh, and then nice, beautiful heal. Thank you. Arigato ne. Promise renewal. Yeah. Promise renewal got dialed back a little bit just because it was quite strong. Still strong, but definitely very costly. Yeah, this frog is going on a crit and bruh, Froggy, chill out. Oh my god. Sugai. Kimi wa hontou ni tsuyoi ze. You are very strong. You know, that makes me nostalgic, this metal bracer design makes me think of, so Ladybox, I think, or it's like someone that leads up to Ladybox, drops a very high AC bracer that monks can wear that's like 0 weight, and hardly anybody would use it. They like throw it away because they'd want like bracers with stats or whatnot. But it is an amazing, amazing newbie armor bracelet. And also, if you start in Kinyos, in the aqueducts, there's a Elastia. Here. In the Kinyos aqueducts, you can get netted gear, which is just like cloth, but I think it's a little lighter, but it's magic. And more specifically, just the gloves are magic, which as a monk enables you to hit things like will-o-wisps and such. Since the unarmed attacks using the gloves will be magical. So, I imagine they removed the magical restriction at some point. Netted drops and uppercut too. Oh, that's cool! I like that they just made it a frog-like thing. Oh, it might be mesh. Mesh, netted. The family of cross-stitching. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember what I wanted to go for. That would be Dragon Force. Yeah, I'm at 2. It needs 5. I don't know how much damage it does, but I hear it is not on the cooldown of Punch, which gives me an additional thing that I can push a button for, which gives hopefully another additional chance to proc Spellblade, which hopefully gives me another chance to do stuff. So, I like pushing buttons. I pay money to push button. And so I will push all the buttons. If you play Magic the Gathering, especially Commander, you understand my sentiment of wanting to touch every single cardboard card that you have. For me, it's buttons. Also, for folks joining the stream, Yakuza, welcome, welcome. And Bonum Batenon. The time is almost 8 AM, East Coast time. Promise renewal is 7 nukes. Holy crackers. So, I take it, after we do the hand here, you're probably dipping for a bit then, Frokia, for some rest? One would assume. So I like the updates, it's just a little wiggle. After Magi. Okay, cool, cool. Nice. Hola! Happy to have you. Welcome, welcome, Mr. Trellix. How you doing this morning? I was about to say that name is definitely familiar. Hehe. I haven't poked my hand into Discord. Let's see. Had a giggle. Oh, okay, she didn't give a solid time. Yeah, good to have you, Trellix. Trellix is a cool dude. Yeah, and Side Gig is the guild that that Giggle Mage made. The if you're looking for a really casual, like, you know, PG-13, just relaxed environment, it's pretty cool. Extra days off, still waking up, catching up on the Discord. You've been at it for a while. Yeah. I on my days off, tentatively give or take an hour or 2. I'll usually try to aim for streaming from 2 in the morning East Coast time until 6 in the morning. So, give or take both ends, so that could be like from 12 to 8, or it could be like 4 to 8, 4 to 4. So not at all. Math is not my forte. Did I go the wrong way? Oh, yeah, babe. I think that. Go away, Froggy. I must go find the pink Froggy. Orcas are like onions. They have layers. Not once, though, in Shrek did we see an ogre layer. Well, actually, I guess his house counts. Deja. Oh, so this frog is not going away. Oh, I didn't know I could do that! I went stealth while I was feigned death, and I just stood back up. Yo! I learned something! Oh, that's cool. I gotta do that again, one sec. I gotta recreate that discovery. Okay, so I aggro it, and it's like, oh no, yabe, komene. Ah! Kakui! Oh, mira! That's so cool! That new piece attack I've just learned is going to come in so much handy. Oh my goodness. If there's anything I'm going to make a short out of, it's going to be that. Also, I don't remember where the Magi is, so I'm just gonna Power of Rogue Monk Synergy. Desho! Rogue Monk Synergy is strong. Also, ohayou gozaimasu. Welcome on in. J. Elevator 671. Hope you're having a good morning. Good to see folks. It's waking up. And yeah, the cool thing too, by the way, with the Rogue Monk Synergy, Rogue Monk Synergy is this right here. This passive ability increases the chance to strike through your opponent's active defenses such as dodge, block, parry, or riposte by 10, 20, 30%. Additionally, we've got Hunter's attack power, which just increases your attack power. Raw. Pretty awesome. It's 10 a.m. Guam time evening. Oh, cool, cool. Oh, 10 p.m. Oh, you're on the other side of the planet. Yeah, because I was going to say, it's like, Guam, isn't that a little further away than 2 hours? That's cool. Yeah, so you'll be happy to know. I stream usually relatively at night, which would probably be around your mornings. So, if you ever happen to be on looking for some company, you might be able to share a time zone together. Just summon an enchanter pet for the first time. One of the first 2 mobs, at least. It doesn't say. Yeah, no. So, enchanter pets, they used to be garbage, and then they added paladin to it, and everything changed. It was crazy. It was very hard to start going without it. Also, Frokney's heading on out. They're gonna go get some sleep. I want to say thank you to Frokney personally. I appreciate. I was gonna come in here blind and just see what I could do. Frokney came in and saved the day. Helped me get level 30. Guided me around Lower Gok. And it's made this experience very awesome. So thank you, Frokney. I hope you get some good rest. And it is very well deserved. And on that note as well, I will probably be wrapping up the stream as well, since it is 8 in the morning. I'm gonna get some proper breakfast that isn't just, well, I hear something going on in the background in EverQuest. Maika. So, I hope you guys get some good hydration, get some good sleep, have a wonderful morning, and I wanted to say thank you for coming to visit my stream today. I will see you around, and maybe, hopefully, you'll try out Rangers someday. So, until then, mata ne, and bye-bye! Hasta luego!